Okay, greetings, family. I want to talk about the hit show Empire. It has come to my attention that the star of the show, Terrence Howard, has decided that he'd like to use the N word next season. And so I saw a post on Facebook that someone shared with me, my friend Extra Mental, and I felt compelled to do a whole video on the agenda of this particular show. And there is indeed an Illuminati agenda. But let's go into some backstory first. The hit show, the hit Fox TV series Empire, is a fictional drama about a hip-hop mogul played by Terrence Howard and his family. The show centers around the drama of building and maintaining a rap empire. This video, however, is not about the bad acting, the poor production, or the racial stereotypes in the series. Instead, it's about something far more important than wasting an hour of your life per week. Now, let me just give you some background on Fox. Fox Television is owned by News Corporation, which is one of the only 6 companies that control all TV, cable, radio, and print media in the United States of America. There are only 6 companies that control all of these things, and Fox happens to be one of them. Basically, Fox is part of the Illuminati Communications Network. The Illuminati want to control you, and to control someone, you need to direct and influence their thinking. This is the entire point of television. If you'll go into a lot of my videos regarding mind control and how television is used for that purpose, you will see that this is a point that I stress over and over and over again. As many of you know, I do not watch TV. I have one because sometimes I have to research programming, but for the most part, my television watches me. This is why television, back to the point, is called programming, because that's exactly what they're doing. They're programming you. The show Empire pushes all the usual agendas for mass manipulation, money, sex, power, and control being the only important things in life. Meanwhile, it glamorizes that lifestyle of these, they have these depraved characters depicted as heroes, conquerors, and role models. Distraction then ensues as the viewer is fantasized and tantalized and envies this lifestyle, not really realizing the whole bamboozle. So the result is what we see in America today, a population preoccupied with all of these things, unaware of real issues affecting their life, because they're so busy chasing a fictitious American dream, which is sponsored by the media as a reality. Now, let's do a quick check. Can you name the 2 senators in your state, or can you name 2 members of the Kardashian family? Now, if it's the latter, then I think you get my point. If you don't know what the Bilderberg Group is, Trilateral Commission, the Committee of 300, there is a reason you don't know this information. It's because they, the elite, do not want you to know. The object is to keep you chasing your tail, reaching for a carrot that you will never get, while keeping you in informational darkness, keeping you in ignorance. Turn off your TV, read a book about subjects that matter, because real life is far more entertaining, educational, and beneficial than fiction. Thank you, and God bless you.
What's up, people? This is MDZ De Niro, and I'm going to review the first episode of the Fox series Empire. I got mixed reviews. I want to see it work because I love to watch series or movies or anything that's dealing with music, because, I'm a producer and I'm an ex-rapper. But I just feel that so far from the first episode, things seem a little forced. I understand that you got to introduce the characters for the first pilot. You want to show who everybody is, and show their different character traits, so we could get a feeling for who everybody is and the storylines. But I feel like they introduced a little too much in the beginning, so it seemed a little forced. That's just me. And I also feel that the actors don't fit their characters too well. Like, for instance, Terrence Howard in Hustle and Flow, he played the hell out of that part. That was believable. But in Empire, he just doesn't seem like a thug. He doesn't fit like the thug. He doesn't fit thug traits. Like, I'm from the hood. I grew up around killers, people that's doing life. One of my best friends just came home from doing 32 years. So it's like, I know killers. And he just doesn't fit the killer. It just seems act like acting. Bad acting. And Taraji Henson is another one. She just doesn't seem like a thug. It just seems like she's just overacting. All her thug parts, it just seems like she's a good girl acting as a thug. And she's supposed to be more thugged out than Terrence Howard. So they should have got somebody that could talk naturally. Like, they just don't seem, both of those characters, both of them, Terrence Howard and Taraji Henson, don't seem street. They should have got characters that could connect with the streets. If you're gonna play street parts, get characters that can play those parts. And it's just like all the sub stories seems forced. They have a lot of sub stories which will make a good series, because there's so many different things, different plots, and different things going on, different stories, that it's gonna get interesting. I admit that, but the stories seem forced. It seems like for instance, he has ALS, the Lou Gehrig's disease. Now, that's a rare disease, but what a coincidence. That's a big disease right now on the internet. And that's what everybody's doing the water bucket challenge for, whatever. It just so happens that they gave that character that disease, and it's a rare disease. That seems false. And then it's like, I understand that that you're doing this to reach a broader market, because you want to do all the typical story things that could reach people that, like people that have the ALS. You saw that was big on the internet, so you want to reach all those people. Then you have all these other different false storylines that you want to reach, like one of his sons is gay and he's homophobic. So, that's another thing. You want to reach the gay community. So now you reach the disease community with ALS, the Lou Gehrig's disease. Now you're reaching for the gay community because you have a son that's gay, and the father's homophobic. So you want all the gay people to fail for that. Then you have like the business son, the other son that's just business minded, talks proper, wears suits, and he marries a white woman. So, that's another big thing in the black community. So you want to touch on that topic, which seems forced. But I do admit that son plays the part right. Well, all the sons play their parts right, like they fit their parts, except the third son. The third son is supposed to be the thug. He doesn't. Well, in today's era, yeah, he fits the character. But in my era, like 80s, 90s, with the real gangster era, the crack era, which I'm not proud of, but he wouldn't fit the description of a thug from that era. But from, the year 2015, yeah, the son fits the thug era. The skinny jean wearers, the guys that wear their pants sagging their pants, hanging off their ass, looking soft as hell, but think they tough. Yeah, so the sons do fit their characters, so they got that part right. The son that's, the son that's gay, he fits that. It's believable. and the son that's the businessman, that's believable. So they got that part of it right. And I think the good points are that they had a scene where his best friend that he grew up with him turned on him for the money. Now, from in the hood, that happens all the time. There's a lot of people that I know, like best friends that I had, that got murdered all over money. And it wasn't as much money as they're murdering each other for on this tip on Empire, but I saw that happen. It's like that happens in real life. So I feel that was a good strong point that that has to be addressed. That you can have best friends that you grew up with all your life,